Hi, welcome to Made Fit TV. I am certified personal trainer Jenny DiDonato and owner of Made Fit Personal Training in Metro Detroit. This channel is designed to educate and inform you on everything health and fitness and overall wellness. And in this episode, I am going to address push-ups. I think that this trend is changing, but typically it's a movement that we just automatically are like, no, I don't have upper body strength. I can't do push-ups without my wrists hurting. I don't have any upper body strength. They just hurt my wrists. I can't do them. I want to tell you that yes, girls can do push-ups too. And we're going to start right from the basics. You can do push-ups. First, before anything, we need to do a form check. Let's get a form check over here. We are first going to perform a push-up and see if our form is correct. If you have incorrect form, we can correct it. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just a matter of our bodies connecting with our brains to execute a movement properly, having the muscles fire, having the positioning in place, being able to control our breathing, control resistance. Whether you're doing the push-up on your knees or on your toes, or elevated or on a decline, regardless, your core is doing most of the work. The core does a lot of the work on push-ups. So when we hold a plank on our forearms and toes, we are keeping an isometric contraction in our entire girdle, our torso. All of those muscles working together, keeping our spine neutral, our neck up. We are utilizing the stabilizers in our shoulders, our chest, our core, our hips, our glutes, our legs, our ankles. So when you're performing a push-up, it's the same concept, except now what we're doing is we are adding in movement. So a push-up is also isometric, but then we are adding in the movement and the resistance of gravity and our own body weight while maintaining a plank. And that goes for the same on your knees. Hold that plank. Boys can do kneeling push-ups too. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your hands are in the proper position. Put them right in front of you, and I want you to bring your palms wider than shoulder width apart. And this is the positioning that I want you to see when you're facing the ground. Your hands are going to be right at the sides of your shoulders. When you get in position, I'd like for you to start on your knees, because in this way we can focus more on our core to make sure that we are activating that properly before we bring ourselves up on the toes. So we're going to position our hands in the position I taught you. Some people start off in a square position. This isn't necessarily bad. To get the full benefit, you want to bring your weight over your chest. You don't want it to dip down. You want to hold it tight, like you're holding a plank. Just do it right. Do it tight. The next thing you want to do is make sure that your chin is always parallel to the ground. You never want to hang your neck. You want to keep the neck neutral. We don't want to add any other postural distortions to an already complicated movement that is the push-up. Now, when you bend the arms, you want to make sure that the elbows are below the shoulders. You never want to shrug and have your elbows be even with your shoulders. You want the elbows to be slightly below the shoulders. So while maintaining a tight core, eyes forward, inhale. You want to slowly lower your body weight. And then forcefully push up away from the ground while exhaling. The tempo that you can do is going to be about 2 to 3 counts on the down, and then 1 count on the up. 1, 2, 3, explode. I know it kind of sounds funny to say explode, but explode and exhale, kind of similar words, so that can train you to remember to exhale on exertion. Exertion, explode, exhale. So now that we've covered the form check, now we can explore modifications. There are many modifications that we can do with push-ups. Everybody's different. Not everyone requires the same thing. It only matters what's good for you. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Some people are a little more beginners. Some people are a little more advanced. It doesn't matter what anybody is doing. It matters what you're doing. This is to help you so you can build up to where you want to be with these push-ups and any other strength exercise for that matter. So some modifications that we can do if our wrists are hurting us. Try wall push-ups. Wall push-ups are a great modification to strengthen your form and stability in getting better at the push-ups. Place the hands in front of you like I taught you at the wall. If you don't want to mark up the wall, you can put a towel there, and that should help keep any smudges from getting on your wall. Back those feet up. I want you to lean your body weight against the wall. So if the wall were to disappear, you'd fall forward. Elbows are going to stay below the shoulders, up on the toes, core tight, and slowly lower yourself towards the wall and push away. Okay, so you've mastered the wall push-up. Now what? You want to kick it up a notch. You're feeling kind of confident. We can use the bench. You want to position yourself in a plank position on the toes, hands shoulder width apart, slightly wider than. Keep the core tight, eyes forward, lower down, keep those elbows slightly behind you, and up. Another modification that we can do is kneeling push-ups on the bench or chair or anything elevated that is stable that you have in your home. So get in the kneeling position. Body weight is going to be against the object. Lower your body weight while maintaining a tight core and push away. Okay, so some of you now are thinking, okay, I'm done with this video, I got it. But please don't go, because we could have done those modifications. Sure, it could work for some people, but for others who are still experiencing that wrist pain while doing those modifications, you might need a little bit more practice with the tools that we're using with the push-ups, which are our arms. The chest muscles are the main muscles that are being activated in a push-up. The secondary muscles that are helping it along are the shoulders and the arms. And of course, there are muscles in our forearms as well. So some movements that you can do to strengthen the arms. Bicep curls. I would recommend that you do higher repetitions with a little bit lighter weight. Another movement you can do to strengthen the secondary muscles is tricep kickbacks. Keep the elbow parallel to the floor and just hinge right at the elbow. Forearm curls. This can help strengthen the wrists as well. Just use a light weight, like 1-2 pound weights. Curl it up and back down. And also do it with your palm facing down. You can do them without any weight. All you're doing is just flexing at the wrist and extending. Not much to it. And of course, we cannot forget the plank. And you can do it anywhere and you can practice. And holding that isometric plank is what is going to strengthen the shoulders, the chest, and that entire chain that performs in the push-up. Every day, just hold it for a little bit longer. You can even track it, record it on your phone, in a journal. Another way that you can modify the push-up is by using dumbbells for handles. You can even change the grip with this. After you've mastered your form check, your modifications, and also the basic movements to strengthen those secondary muscles, go ahead and practice your push-ups. You may still have some pain, but that can also be attributed to your body trying to acclimate and adapt to the push-ups. So the more you do them, the less pain your body will feel. And here are some ideas if you'd like to get a little creative. Uneven push-ups. You can use a yoga block or a medicine ball. Place one hand on, one hand off. Perform the amount of reps that you want and go ahead and switch and make sure you perform the same amount on the other side. Or how about some decline push-ups on the ball? that core tight. Or incline push-ups with the ball. See, look how versatile push-ups can be, and you thought you couldn't do them. If you still feel like you are feeling pain or something just isn't right, or you have suffered from an injury in the past or currently, you definitely want to consult your physician or your physical therapist or your orthopedic surgeon or your holistic doctor, whomever you see that has you under their medical care. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Made Fit TV. I'm Jenny DiDonato. Please subscribe to Made Fit TV here on YouTube, and please comment. I'm always open for suggestions to see what matters to you so we can address those and have it be educational and helpful for all of you who are watching. Now let's get to the push-ups. Let's get to some push-ups. Come on.